from close range.
Am I not? Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the paint. Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Lakers trail by 9. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Pass to Minot from downtown. Another miss by Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Hachimura kicks to MP. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Here's the 3. Randall outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Randall's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
6 left to play here in the half. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And Doncic with the triple.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Murray, the pass to Reeves. Drills the 3-pointer. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
And they're shooting really well from long range. This quarter is some extra offense.
Bounce pass Conley. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Inside, here's Randall. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance.
And that is a wrap. Now,
and we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing it. Los Angeles with some changes. MP's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Connect in for James. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. So on the floor for Minnesota, Naz Reid out there with Randall. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the small forward. Murray left side. MP rattling the rim.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Pass to Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. And he lays it straight in. Alexander Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves leading by 7. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Connect. And it's Murray in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove